This morning, April 22nd, at the Office Hall of the National Assembly Delegation and the Provincial People's Council, the Standing Committee of An Giang Provincial People's Council, in coordination with the Provincial People's Court and the Provincial Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee, held a conference to elect the head and deputy head of the People's Assessors for the 2026 to 2031 term at the Provincial People's Court and 15 locations across the province.
Vice Chairman of the Provincial People's Council, Giang Van Phuc, leaders of the Provincial People's Council, the Provincial Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee, the Provincial People's Court, the Provincial People's Procuracy, along with representatives from relevant agencies and units, and all people's assessors of the province and regions attended.
At the first session of the 11th An Giang Provincial People's Council for the 2026 to 2031 term, the Provincial People's Council elected 570 People's Assessors for the Provincial People's Court and 15 Regional People's Courts in the area. All of the province's elected assessor delegations consist of 30 or more People's Assessors. Therefore, each assessor delegation elects one head and no more than 2 deputy heads. To complete the organizational structure, at the conference, the assessor delegations proceeded to elect the head and deputy heads for the provincial and regional assessor delegations. The conference was held seriously and democratically, following proper procedures. Delegates reached strong agreement on the voting method and the candidate list introduced by the Provincial People's Court. The election was conducted in phases, corresponding to the regions, ensuring smooth organization. As a result, the conference elected 16 heads and 32 deputy heads of the People's Assessor delegations for the Provincial People's Court and 15 regions with high consensus from the attending delegates. The elected comrades all have political character, professional skills, and practical experience, meeting the new phase's task requirements. At the conference, Vice Chairman Giang Van Phuc stressed that finishing the selection of heads and deputy heads of assessor delegations is very important. It helps improve trial quality, ensures the independence and objectivity of assessors, and meets judicial reform needs. At the same time, he asked that the elected comrades in their new roles continue to promote their political character, professional skills, and sense of responsibility, strictly perform their duties, uphold principles, and ensure independence and objectivity in assessment, helping improve the quality and efficiency of trials, maintain responsibility, comply with legal regulations, strengthen coordination, maintain order and discipline, and contribute to the successful completion of political tasks.